Legends never die, they live on in the hearts of those who witnessed their greatness. And today, we remember one of Nigeria's greatest guardians, a man who stood tall between the goalposts, a prince who chose the battlefield of football over the comfort of royalty. His name was Peter Rufai. But to millions of Nigerians, he was simply Dodo Mayana. On the 3rd of July, 2025, at the age of 61, Rufai took his final bow. And on the 22nd of August, 2025, family, friends, teammates, and fans gathered as he was laid to rest. Tears flowed, memories resurfaced, and Nigeria bid farewell to a man who gave his life to football and to the Super Eagles. Peter Rufai was born on the 24th of August, 1963, in Lagos, Nigeria, into a royal family. He was a prince by birth, destined for leadership and influence. His performances quickly marked him as a standout goalkeeper. Even then, his leadership, his commanding voice in defense, and his ability to make seemingly impossible saves set him apart. People began to notice him not just as a goalkeeper but as a guardian of destiny. For Nigeria, the late 1980s and early 1990s were a period of transition in football. The Super Eagles were searching for stability, for a leader at the back who could command respect and instill confidence. They found that in Rufai. He became Nigeria's #1 goalkeeper, making over 60 appearances for the national team. His presence was larger than life. One of his earliest international highlights came when he was trusted to lead Nigeria into major competitions. He didn't just wear the jersey, he embodied it. In every match, his passion showed. He would shout instructions, clap his defenders into shape, and inspire belief in his teammates. Nigeria had finally found a safe pair of hands. If there's one tournament that etched Rufai's name in gold, it was the 19 Nigerians. It was a moment of pure joy. For Rufai, it was the reward for years of sacrifice. He had become more than a goalkeeper, he was now a national hero. Later that same year, Nigeria made history by qualifying against Greece. Nigeria was fearless. And behind it all, Rufai's leadership anchored the team. Even in the dramatic round of 16 loss to Italy, where Roberto Baggio broke Nigerian hearts, Rufai walked off the field with pride. Nigeria had announced itself to the world, and Rufai was the steady heartbeat of that golden team. He returned to the World Cup again in 1998 in France, proving his longevity and consistency. Few African goalkeepers can boast of such feats, but Rufai did so with dignity. Beyond Nigeria, Rufai's career took him to Europe. He played in Spain with Deportivo La Corona, Hakel CF, and in Belgium with Lokeren and Beerschot. In Europe, he was respected for his athleticism, his reflexes, and his never-give-up attitude. He wasn't just representing himself, he was flying the flag of Nigeria, showing that African goalkeepers could stand tall on the global stage. Everywhere he went, fans loved him. His infectious smile, his humility despite his royal background, and his professionalism made him an icon not just in Nigeria but abroad as well. Many forget that Rufai was a prince by birth. He could have chosen a different path, one filled with luxury and tradition. But he chose football. He chose sweat, discipline, and sacrifice. This decision made him more than just a player, it made him a servant of his people. Through football, Rufai gave hope to millions of Nigerians. He proved that greatness is not defined by title but by service, by what you give to others. He was a prince who served with his glove. After retiring from football, Rufai remained a mentor, an inspiration to young goalkeepers, and a proud ambassador of Nigerian football. But on the 3rd of July, 2025, tragedy struck. After a prolonged illness, Peter Rufai passed away in Lagos. The news spread like wildfire. Nigerians at home and abroad wept. Football had lost a true legend. On the 22nd of August, 2025, he was laid to rest. His funeral was emotional, filled with tears, prayers, and memories. Former teammates, fans, and family all came together to honor him. Though his body now rests, his spirit lives on in the game he loved. What will Nigerians remember about Peter Rufai? They will remember the 1994 AFCON champion, the who dares to dream big. As we say goodbye to Peter Rufai, we don't just mourn, we celebrate. We celebrate a life well lived, a man who gave his all for Nigeria, a legend who will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, Dodo Mayana. Your gloves may be laid down, but your legacy will keep protecting Nigeria's football forever. If you were inspired by the life of Peter Rufai, drop her in the comments and share your favorite memory of him. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that more people can hear the stories of our African legends.